Hey, RetconRaider here, and welcome back to Xenonauts 2, where everything is fine. I mean, look, sure, things could have gone better last time around, but we made it out. You know, it was a great learning experience. So, rather than lament, we will simply think of all the things we learned for the people who are still alive. And also, I may have overcompensated by recruiting like 6 new people. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. That said, 4 days out on Alien Plasma, 2 days out on our first Phantom. And, while I did order the new recruits, it'll still be another day or two before they actually arrive. But that should help us shore up some gaps. Really do need to get more training facilities up and running, though. And I will say, I crunched some numbers, I did the general math, and while we could technically get a new base started shortly, we wouldn't actually have enough to build it to what it needs to be, like the bare minimum. So I think instead what we're actually going to do is hold off a bit, bank the ops points for something else. Probably not this engineer. We'll wait till day 141 for the reshuffle, or spend it raiding another UFO. And then once we get into month 6, we'll use our paycheck plus the banked points to immediately bankroll our first proper interceptor station, which I'm currently thinking either out towards Phoenix, or there's our new scientists, or towards the Gobi Desert to either cover North America or Soviet Union plus a big chunk of Asia. But yeah, since we're pushing it back, we'll also hold off on the X3 Dragonfly dropship until next month. Which, of course, will now benefit from our slightly expedited research timeline. There's our first Phantom. Moving on to AutoMed. And we're pretty much stuck on aircraft for the moment, until we do get that intercept base up and running. We need the extra hangars to start shuffling things around. And there's our new recruits. A big raider welcome to Triphoppenskip, Robovski, Silencer, Evening 2005, Drunk Furby, and Xeno King. Thanks for your support. We won't worry about assigning them jobs just yet. I'll take care of that off screen later. But I know at least a couple of these guys wanted to be certain things, like I think Trip asked for Assault. And then I did have to make some slight concessions just to get some of these guys in, like Evening wanted to be from Britain, but we just weren't getting any British recruits. You know, likewise with Trip. Trip wanted to be an older fellow with gray hair, but all of our recruits come in at 20 to 30 years old, so I literally don't think that they have gray hair as one of the randomized appearance options. But no worries, this does seem like the sort of job that would lead to premature aging. Or, you know, just stop your aging entirely. Anyway, I'm sure they'll be fine. Welcome aboard, guys. Go ahead and get yourself settled in. AutoMed's up. A whole lot tamer than it was back in early access. I believe it now only restores 3 hit points per round, but it does also automatically stop bleeding and remove stun. Honestly, the main issue is really just trying to fit that extra weight and bulk into our inventory loadout. Which, you know, I'm still kind of wrestling with, but we'll figure it out. I know, for example, that at a certain point, advanced armors will start making the rebreather obsolete, so that might free up some space. Alien plasma weapons. Alien plasma weapons are significantly more powerful than their magnetic predecessors, generating bolts of searing plasma that inflict terrible damage on anything that they hit. Analysis of captured alien plasma weapons suggests that they all share a common architecture. The barrel contains a plasma accelerator that draws power from an alenium battery, utilizing it to form a ball of superheated plasma that is fired towards the target. A small graviton emitter fitted to the muzzle of the weapon injects a single charged particle into the projectile as it passes, generating enough of a gravitational field to prevent it expanding into a useless cloud of hot gas, although this effect does not stop air resistance deforming the sphere into an elongated bolt. These plasma projectiles collapse explosively on impact, tearing a gaping hole at the point of impact and grievously burning the surrounding area. An unarmored human is unlikely to survive a hit from an alien plasma rifle, unless they are fortunate enough to be struck on an extremity such as an arm or a leg. Sadly, alien plasma weapons also possess rather greater armor penetration than their magnetic equivalents. Basic Kevlar armor provides very little protection and should ideally be entirely replaced by something more advanced. Although our primitive attempts to replicate these weapons have proved unsuccessful, our best plasma emitter has a range of less than 3 inches. Our work has at least revealed enough about their workings that our armor can be improved accordingly. Oh, okay. That's not what I was expecting, but sure, we'll take armor upgrades, I guess. Oh, no, scratch that. It does, in fact, unlock the laser upgrades, which makes the last bit of that log entry a bit weird, but hardly the first time, I suppose. In fact, now that I think about it, it might have actually still been like that back in early access as well. But regardless, we now have 2 upgrades on tap, both within our price range, but also both pretty hungry for Elenium. I am slightly hesitant, but both of those feel like pretty good investments. So, yeah, you know what? We'll go ahead and blow 40 Elenium. Get both those projects in the queue. We've got ops points banked. We can potentially raid another UFO if need be. And as far as our new research goes, we're about 14 days out from our next paycheck. It only takes 8 days to finish the new plot project, so that gives us 6 days to clear both of these first. Get those damage bonuses banked against Psyons and Reapers, then the plot project for the extra funding, and then the new dropship, which we will hopefully have Elenium for at that point. Laser recharge up. Now into laser damage. And you know what? Maybe we should do one more laser weapon while we're at it. We'll go machine gun. Observation Reaper. Despite my reservations about bringing such a dangerous creature into our base, I have nonetheless found studying the recovered Reaper a fascinating experience. Our captive can usually be found standing motionlessly within its containment tube, waiting patiently for someone to walk too close, at which point it will violently hurl itself against the glass in a flurry of swinging blades and frenzied hissing. Recordings of such incidents serve to illustrate how quickly these primal horrors can move compared to human beings. Almost half a second frequently elapses before the hapless victim throws their beverage all over themselves and begins to scream. Their behavior implies Reapers likely evolved as ambush predators. As they share unexpected genetic similarities with civilians, they might have arisen in competition with one another, perhaps explaining why both creatures are so fearsome. Although Reapers are clearly rather cunning, my testing indicates their primitive brains lack much in the way of self-preservation instincts. This will almost certainly make them impossible to suppress or panic in combat situations. For obvious reasons, any attempts to interrogate the captive would be rather redundant. As such, I am planning to destroy it immediately. One does not need to be a genius to recognize the disastrous consequences if the creature ever escaped. Yeah, good call. Though, instead of destroying it, we could just ship it off to the highest bidder. I'm sure that would be fine. After all, I'm sure there's plenty of other organizations out there that would love to know how to more effectively fight these things. That's probably what they'll do with them, right? Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Man, it's been pretty quiet for a while now. Laser damage bonus banked. Alright. We've got a destroyer incoming. Let's knock it out. Right, unescorted destroyer. Should be an easy shoot down. Yeah, we'll take that. Very minor damage on the Phantom. Should buff right out. We do have points to rate it, but we're also right next to the reshuffle on Ops. So let's push our luck a bit. We'll wait till tomorrow morning and see where the reshuffles land. If it lands somewhere good, like being able to clear out an infiltrator or grab an elite, we might do that instead. And there we go. Reshuffle complete. Ooh, with some very interesting options here. Intel op would be nice. Though we haven't really invested much in the Soviet Union just yet. Might be better to focus on one of the ones we've already... Oh, right. Like this elite funding operative. You know what? I think that might be it. An extra 300k per month, plus reduced panic. And right before payday, too. We're just 10 days out. Yeah, we'll take it. Though I do also notice we've got a discount on the infiltrator in Latin America, which we do really need to take care of at some point. But we'll recruit first. Oh, shoot. Wait, do we... No, we don't have to actually rebuild our lasers. Yeah, it says that we've got them, so let me just double check here real quick. Yes, okay, so it was an automatic upgrade. Thank goodness for that. Very nice. All laser weapons now have plus 15% damage and automatically regen 1 shot per round. Which I guess in retrospect actually really doesn't help out like the machine gun, but still better to have it than not, I suppose. Observation, Psyon. Our captured Psyon is an utterly fascinating specimen, Commander. Implausible as it may sound, it appears capable of telepathically manipulating the human mind. Keeping such a creature contained has proved predictably troublesome. Mere hours after it arrived in my laboratory, one of my research assistants was overpowered by his colleagues while trying to disengage the locks on the specimen tube. Brain scans revealed significant but not life-threatening burns to their brain tissue. My equipment recorded a large spike in electromagnetic activity shortly before the incident, leading me to conclude that these alien psionic abilities are a form of directed energy emission that can interfere with the electrical signals inside the brain. Among other things, this could induce confusion and hallucinations. However, at low energies, they can also be used for telepathic conversations, perhaps explaining the atrophied vocal cords. Indeed, all personnel involved in questioning the creature confirm experiencing strange mental images and hearing disembodied voices. Sadly, this language barrier proved impossible to overcome. We shall continue to study the captive in the hopes of finding a suitable method of communication, provided we can prevent it causing further disturbances to my labs. Thankfully, this should not be a problem. We now have rigged the floor of the specimen tube to deliver a powerful electric shock once psionic emissions reach dangerous levels, which seems to have dramatically reduced the amount of misbehavior. Which nets us the Mind Shield module. And once again, really kind of highlights the fact that we just don't have room for all this new gear. Though we could actually afford this. Wait, where'd, Oh, okay, because we unlocked the laser damage upgrade, maybe. It removed the laser machine gun from our build list, which does leave us with enough to do the Mind Shield module if we want. Though I will also say, that is a less dramatic effect than I had hoped for. I was kind of hoping for complete immunity to psionics, but plus 30 bravery is not terrible, especially for newer recruits. 12 pounds, though. That's... Honestly, it's the weight and mass that are more the issue, less the cost. Oh, right. Cleaner device. Get that banked right before payday. That'll be another plus 150. After that, the Dragonfly. Then we'll start working on the rest of this stuff. Not sure which one first, but we'll have plenty of time to mull on it. Wow, was that wave really just one ship? No, we've got something going on. Oh wow, yeah, we've got a whole bunch of somethings going on. Oh boy, come on. Come on, come across the pond already. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, that... Oh, wait. Scout with escort? Obviously, we'll go ahead and shoot it down. Yes, Scout plus Defender. Yeah, that's fine. We're not seeing much in the way of other UFO activity right now, so we'll have ample time to repair. Could raid, though we're currently saving our points for the new interceptor base. Oh, wait, we've also... And here we go, another small one. I'm gonna guess fighter, based on what we're seeing out there. Oh, wow, no, it is in fact an observer. Our first observer, which I believe is the upgraded Scout. And that should be a crash site we can actually raid. Yes, fantastic. Alright, okay, we've got our tactical mission on the map. One sec, let me prep a team. In fact, this might be a good first outing for some of our new recruits. Since, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is basically just an upgraded Scout. One sec. And we are back. Team set. I was just trying to push up to morning so we could actually launch, but then this happened. Apparently we've got a new infiltrator in North America, which is annoying, but I guess also somewhat validates my decision to impulsively hire 5 new recruits. Since, we're going to be waiting a while on that North America region bonus. That said, we won't let it spoil our mood. Let's do this. And also, yes, as I said before, I have indeed stocked our team up with as many of the new recruits as could reasonably fit, the exception being poor Xeno King. Sorry, bud, I'll get you in next time. But we do have 4. Obviously, we're going pretty rookie heavy here, which is always a risky play, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. I mean, again, I'm pretty sure the Observer is just an upgraded scout, so in theory we should see relatively equivalent forces, if slightly tougher ones. You know, Sectons, Psyons, Mantids, etc. But I guess we'll see. To those who are about to die, etc., etc. But maybe try not to. Raiders on site. Here we go. Okay, tucked in bottom left corner. Arm friendly, immediately off right. Check sides. Looking clear. Though, we do have buildings on either side. Get out of here. Yeah, we could have enemies lurking just inside this building here. Or that house just off right. So we should gently open them up, perhaps. Let's go ahead and crack this one open first. Oh. And we've got Sebs, looks like. That might work. Did they ever fix explosives to work on a 3-dimensional plane? Or is it still just a 2D explosion, like a flat plane? Okay, no, that very clearly answers that. It is still a flat, disc-like plane. That's disappointing. Also, we've got Mantids. Mantid's a bit more of a threat. We already know that Sebs are lousy shots, at least at range. Open house. Oh, and there we go. We've got another Seb lurking just off right. And another Mantid. Oh, wow. Okay, well, he just tanked over 100 damage. That does make me a bit nervous, but we're already committed, so let's finish him off. Oh my goodness, wow. I've lost exact track, but that's like 130? Yeah, I guess that works. There we go. Wow. Okay, so somewhere between 130 and 180. Doesn't exactly narrow it down, but at least it gives us a range. Should have a slightly easier time with the Mantids. The big issue I think we're running into here, aside from just, the Sebs being tanks, is that they are also resistant to energy weapons. I forget how much, but I'm pretty sure it, at minimum, fully negates the bonus we just banked. The plus 15 from the upgrade. The Mantids, though. those should go down a mite bit easier. Yeah, it's fine. That was a long shot. Alright, we've got 2 long-range snipers. Let's go ahead and pop smoke. Oh, wow. Bud, that is a very bold move. And you're dead. Alright, well, thanks for coming, I guess. Man hid behind the house. Other 2 entrenched. I think we just heard a Mentark as well. Let's get eyes on this one. Oh. Okay. Wow, right, it's all the way behind the narrow end, far side, behind the TV. Well, that is slightly more problematic, because unless we can punch out the far wall, we don't really have a safe approach. That might. Yeah, go for it. Shoot. Well, cover? Guy out near the well, still just hanging out. We'll stay out of line of sight. Not worried about the symbiote. That has to go all the way around the fence. So we'll have plenty of time to deal with it. Mainly worried about the guy behind the wall just ahead of us, plus I suppose whatever might be in the warehouse off left. That is also still a potential issue. We'll just spend this round getting closer. No, he'd shoot you through the window. We'll bushwhack. Justin coming back up. Covers this guy. Hold. Well, now you're definitely dead. Sorry, bud, that's rough. Nice. Ooh. Oh, wow, nice. Silencer, good kill. Lovely. Oh, well, that's not. Okay, getting a bit chaotic there. I really would prefer you didn't take pot shots through our squad, but no one got hit, so I guess we're good. Clear the critter. And then, yeah, we have to push this guy back here, I think. Bloody. Thank you. Evening can clear the other symbiote, I hope. got a Seb incoming who we have to deal with, and we know these guys take minimum 130, 140. Can't reasonably hit the far wall. Main downside on going rookie heavy. Oh, actually. You know, again, not quite what I was going for, but sure, we'll take it. Makes things slightly easier for evening. There we go. Actually didn't make things all that much easier. The smoke actually made it harder, but we still landed the shot, so no harm done. Val pushes the Seb. We'll full burst right on top. Okay, 50 damage, we'll take it. Trip might be able to finish him. Oh, gosh. Trip, buddy, please. Val's already died once. Oh, gosh. Well, that... At least we locked him. That's something. Still a problem, though. Man, 50% chance to hit, and he whiffed 5 of 6 shots. That is rough. Currently sitting at about 65, 70. Might have to smoke. I'm not sure we've got good line of sight with anyone else. Not without potentially overextending. Who could get a smoke over there? Robovsky? Okay. Val might take a few hits, but better him than anyone else. Smoke deployed. Target definitely around 70-ish, but about to heal. Still got this guy out back. But not a lot we can do about that right now. I mean, just, I'm not seeing a safe approach, so I guess just hold where you are. Oh, well, I guess that guy was still alive. Sorry, bud. Still got that mantid coming up on our flank. Ooh. Please. Nice! But we do have, I think, another critter plus another Seb coming from the storage yard. Nice. And more symbiotes incoming. Scratch that. Okay, I missed how much he healed, but I'm gonna guess it was like 30-ish. We also have a mantid in sight. We have a Seb hiding behind the wall. We have another in the warehouse off left. Focus down this one first. Oh. Well, we locked him. That's good. Would have been nice to get a quick kill, but we might switch off to the Seb. Also, we have to be wary of the guy off left as well. So Robovsky on left. Trip on right. Oh, goodness. Hey, there we go. I have no idea how much that did, but apparently it was enough. Free cap. Let's see if we can finish this guy off. Mindful of the one off left. We'll tuck into the building. Oh. Wait. Ah, right, and that's where the other symbiote landed. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I guess we have to change our plans here. We can't afford to overextend, so I think once again we have to smoke. Though it is safer this time because worst case scenario, Val eats a symbiote shot, which is definitely tamer than a full-on plasma rifle. Clear the symbiote. Nice, nice. Thank you, Furby. Justin covers. Yeah, in case they attack from left. We have, I want to say, 2 in that building. We have the Seb non-com and then also the Mantid. Unless we killed the Mantid? I mean, I see there's a dead Mantid past the Seb. Did we kill the Mantid on approach? No, thank you. But you can have that. Nice, yes, that was the best case. That's less so. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, gosh. Right. That's fine. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Bloody shield at half. Clear the easy target. But then things get dicey because we have 2 Sebs out back. Plus the guy off left, but he's already injured. Should be an easy kill. Trim the easy targets, then we'll worry about the tougher ones. Target out. Definitely need to do something about this guy, even if it's just lock him down. Clear the Mantid. Oh. Trip, buddy. I get it. You're just out of training. You'll get there. Just, try not to die, I guess. Let's see if we can lock the guys out back, buy ourselves some time. Well, on the bright side, we got right on target. Unfortunately, it was far enough away that it didn't actually get the job done. Also, apparently I can't close the door from this corner, which is unfortunate. Cover. Might as well pot shot while you're at it. Nope. Trip. There we go. Target locked. Cover. Pot shot. Yeah, that might work. Nice. Silencer. Well done. And Drunk will just push up, but not... Yeah, it's not going to work. He will not engage. He'll just push up. Get within kill range for next round. I mean, I would smoke him, but we're pretty much out. Val. Peek. Hi. Full burst. You know what? We'll take it. Fall back. Yeah, I'm not sure that's really going to work out for us, but I guess we'll see. At least we locked one. Hold. Oof. Okay. Yeah, that works. All right. Drop the guy on right. I have completely lost track of how much this guy's taken, but hopefully this will do it. Hey, there we go. Nicely done, Furby. Val. Actually, hold on. Gotta make sure we take both out. Justin pushing up. Basically, mobile cover, moves in, crouches. Trip comes up behind. Ooh, solid. Actually, Justin, can you... Nice! Okay, that's, I want to say cap number 2. Push this guy as well. Full burst. Nice. And Val. Target out. I think we're clear. Though I will say, definitely got a bit hectic there for a moment. Go ahead and get those doors. Thank you, Bloody. Oh, shit. Shoot. Nope, hate that. But we're good. That's fine. This is good. Help. Oh, thanks for that. Evening. Nice. Ooh, double nice. Go for cap. Risky though, so maybe hold off for a sec. Let's see if we can tap him one more time. Well, I mean, this might outright kill him, but I'm good with that too. Hey. And cap number 3. Nicely done, Robovsky. All right. I mean, that's got to be all of them, right? I feel like even though we've got this giant blind spot off right and off left, well, maybe. Let's maybe not take any chances. Come on, Furby. We'll regroup, then I'll push it once. Yeah. Pretty sure that was a Mentark. All right, clear left. Clear garden. Looks good. Right side's too risky, I think. Takes us too far out of our way. So we will make an entrance. Peek. Okay. Tuck in. Everyone else just move up. Use stall tactics if you have to. All is well. Hold. Oh! Yeah, I don't love that, but also we can definitely work with it. Thanks. Come on, guys, you actually have to land some hits here. He said to the squad that he knowingly loaded with rookies. Nice. Have a good trip. Bloody covers. Justin peeks. Warehouse clear. Not going to worry about the storage yard. I think if anything was back there, it would have stuck its head out by now. We'll stay focused on the ship. Could punch out the front, but that doesn't feel like it really works to our advantage with mantids in play. Though then again, getting up close also poses its own risks, since we know we also have Sebs. Hold. No signs of life, but obviously we still have at least one. Move to stack. We'll hold on the edges. We should get our sniper up top. Robovsky on the rooftop opposite. Val parked right out front. Draw fire if anyone pushes. Val's not in great shape, but he's decent enough. I think he could eat at least one more shot. Especially if it's a bio rifle. No, go up top. Not sure if the angle really works, though. Not if they have, like, an airlock. Which it does look like they have. Set. And breach. What have we got? Oh, breach? Breach? Guys? Val. This UFO appears to have an upper crew level. If your troops cannot locate a ladder, I suggest you check the floors for teleportation devices. Thanks, Doc. I think Val got shot while you were saying all that. But yes, thankfully just to buy a rifle. We're good. Squish. Oop, or bang. Not what I meant to do, but we'll take it. Clear the crew. We have to check sides. Yeah, check left before we overextend. Left side clear. Hold on door. Teleporters in back. Clear manted. No, my salvage. But, nice shot. Clear right. Oh! Well, that is a very untimely intervention. Gosh darn it, we were doing so well. Sorry, Justin. Oh, boy. Well, that just completely took the wind out of my sails. Too far to flash. Silencer. Go ahead and lock that guy down. It's definitely a Seb, possibly more if there's others tucked back there. Man, what were the odds that he just happened to be tucked in there looking in that direction? Caught Justin at just the right angle to bypass his shield. But that's what I get. And I guess not to be harsh, but Justin was still pretty low down the totem pole. Definitely not as distressing as losing Arrow or Val. They were both, for better or worse, much farther along. Push. Carefully, please. There we go. Okay, still covering that corner. And now he's not. Furby, if you would. How you doing, Justin? You good? He's probably fine. Oh, come on, man. Come on. If someone can just tap him, we get cap number 4. Trip, you got this, bud? Hey, trip and fall. Oh, wow. And also we're done. Oh man, that makes it sting even more. Poor Justin. Ganked by the last guy on the map. And yet, still he lives. Time's not up just yet. But he does get a Crimson Heart. Congratulations, bud. Well deserved. Plus, Crux Solaris for Drunk Furby. Coming in hot. That is not bad for a first-timer. Honestly, I think all the rookies killed it out there. Oh wait, did they... I think they updated it so that captures actually count as kills now. Justin and Bloody shouldn't otherwise have kills. That's actually pretty fantastic. Also, we're up against enemies who now carry plasma grenades. That's mildly terrifying. Thank goodness that never came up. Man. Well, with Justin's survival, I'd call that a pretty unmitigated success. Come on back. New research. Alien electronics. Very nice. And Observer? Yes. UFO Observer. The Observer is an alien craft that appears to be primarily designed for research and recon purposes. Although it has similar dimensions to the Destroyer, it is significantly faster and can carry a larger crew. The hull of the Observer is split into 2 sections. The semicircular lower half contains much of the craft's interior space and houses most of the key flight systems. The twin-millennium reactors that power the ship, the thruster arrays, and the various control consoles, plus the hyperdrive. Atop this is a smaller saucer section that contains an extensive array of sensors. These electronics are substantially more advanced than anything previously encountered, which makes it difficult to discern their exact purpose. However, it seems safe to assume that this craft is collecting vast quantities of data while airborne. In combat, the Observer poses an interesting challenge. It is fitted with almost no armor, but is fast enough that our X-25 Angels may struggle to effectively close with it, potentially allowing the weapon systems in the saucer section enough time to carve the attacking aircraft apart. Okay, well, we're seeing a bit of a mismatch here because they're saying it's about the same size as a destroyer with a larger crew, but the size is small, which is scout-sized. You know, I am getting the impression that some of these logs were just never updated as they continuously tweaked things during early access. Because in theory, based on what they're saying here, this should actually be a medium ship. Because it is in fact a destroyer upgrade, not a scout upgrade. Not a huge deal, but if I had known that going in, I probably wouldn't have risked a full team of rookies. Though it still worked out, so I mean, I guess I can't really complain. That's it. I do think we're at a good place to call it. We'll hit the pause button for now. I will take care of the usual off-screen bookkeeping. Crunch the various numbers, figure out where we're going from here, what we're doing with our loot, though honestly we're probably just banking it for now. But yes, we'll hit the pause button for now. I'll take care of all the things. And we will pick up here next time as we head into month 6. See you then. Oh, and special thanks to the Raiders, the fine folks who help make these videos possible, including but not limited to Eerie V23, Revenant, Alois, Arrow Bowman, Dragon Matrix 7, Drakiith, EgonAlter, Exsellsior, Gottlieb, James Trimmier, Lady Shayna, Mark Giemza, RandomPassrby, RobbyB, Rowan Church, Triphoppenskip, and Valinrook. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, if you'd also like to help support the channel, then feel free to push the buttons that do the things. Trust me, it does make a difference. Or you could even check out the PayPal, the Patreon, the Nexus GG, or the YouTube memberships. Links are in the description.